check, check. There we are. Hey, everybody. How's it going? I have a minor headache at the moment. I spent a little bit too much time out in the sun today. Went for a bike ride and then I went for a long walk. All right. I think I'm good though. At the very least, we'll see how this goes. So, here we are. I let this run for a little bit and let this fill up with our 200 scrubby sparks that we need. Each of our 4 spots is going to need 50. 1.2 per minute means this thing needs to run for a very long time. Let's just call it 40 minutes. And then I really hope there's a break before stage 2, because we're not prepped for stage 2. I have made a couple of assumptions on how things are going to work. Did I make 4 extra? I made 4 extra. We're going to have 50 outside of each entryway. And then we'll throw our carry sparks down to fill them up. We've got our towers. And our wall blockade that will hopefully hold. I picked Crashy Sparks. I'm hoping that wasn't a mistake. I made a judgment call there. Because it feels like we should be using the higher tier ones. But these do damage when they land. And it can hold more of them at a time. What I don't have up here is anything to clean. Maybe cleaning won't matter. I have 4 of these little guys in my inventory. We've got 2 full crates. Wow, those actually filled up really fast. And we've got our back-end system. This is the part I've made some assumptions about. So as they kill, they're going to bring back the corrupted ether. And this nonsense right here should clean it up. And drop it off down here. Which will bring it all the way down this line. To our greenhouse. Oh, is this dying? Oh, this looks bad. I'm going to run outside real quick. And make sure that doesn't get taken over. Because if this jumps immediately into phase 2, I'm not going to have time to run out here and fix this. Oh, what the heck? Oh, they got in. Are you... They... Oh, you got stuck. That's what happened. Alright, that wasn't the worst one to get stuck. Alright, let's clean this up a bit. This is what I'm afraid was going to happen on the inside. Oh, oh, get back in here. Oh, you guys ran way back. Oh, you're all gonna die. Golem? Golem, are you coming? Hi, sir. Sir, you can't stand out here. This is private property. Sir, I need you to approach the base. Or I guess you can leave. Just gonna do a little cleaning up out here. What are we at for danger level? 2? What do you mean 2? Why did it go back down? If you put them back in your inventory real quick, they clean themselves off. I think if they get too dirty, they become corrupted themselves. You just have to put them away every once in a while. Okay. Alright, he is cleaning up the mess. Slowly but surely. Am I gonna have to clean the rest of this up? Ugh. I sure hope not. I am afraid that with these on the ground, the carry spark might pick them up. How did I pick up? Oh my gosh, how long has this been there? What are you guys doing? Alright, so these are just massively overloaded. Well, as long as they don't make it worse. And you are still full, so that's not a problem. Alright, let's worry about inside. All right. Machine is active and running. So far, nothing's happening. Can't hover to see. Is it gonna wait till we hit 1%? I guess 2%. Okay, there's our pop-up for 2%. Oh, is it gonna wait till we get here? Well, how are the phases gonna work then? Hey, Sophia, how's it going? You're gonna get to listen to me tell you how awful this goes. So right now, nothing's happening. We've started the machine. The scrubbies are scrubbing. Autosave scares me half to death every time. Oh. Here they come. We got some big ones that spawned. The cannons are off. My little dudes are dying. That was expected, though. Actually, they're doing a really good job. All things considered, they kind of just went off on their own. I'm gonna have to go pick some of this up myself, it looks like. I wonder if I should get a set to throw in there to clear out the dregs. For situations like this, where there's just a couple back there, and they're all gonna die. Yeah, I can't call them back. Ooh, boy. Not noticing any immediate losses. The problem is we shoot them in 10-ish at a time, and then they all go in for a suicide run. Alright, we're almost up to the next phase section where it looks like a dangerous thing is going to show up. I'm gonna send my little guys in. My little guys I can pull back. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Send in my troops when the cannons aren't firing anymore. And then they can clean up. Oh, spawn is happening much faster now. Are we about halfway there? Maybe this won't take as long as I thought. Oh, you're all on the wrong side. I see what's happening. Alright. Everybody pull back. 52. All of our machines are running at full speed. Ooh, we've got extra. Excellent. How bad are our reserves? Not as bad as I thought they'd be. I think this is going okay. I'm gonna go check on my scrubbies. See if... Yep, they're going. Pick up some of this. Alright, we're about to enter the next phase. You keep saying things specifically designed to jinx yourself. You might not be wrong there. Alright, next phase entered. This was a 1 skull? Does that mean it's easier? I think it might have dropped in difficulty. That is absolutely a thing you would say to jinx yourself. Why would I do that? I should really just not talk and focus on the battle. We're almost there. We're over 75%, which doesn't seem right. Uh-oh. Oh, did I overestimate by double? Each one didn't need to do 100%? Each side didn't need to do 100%. It just needed to be 100% overall. I didn't need to have nearly that many scrubby sparks. Sorry, little guys, you gotta run away. The corrupted ether is full. That's the thing I was afraid of. Oh, no. Yeah, if we go immediately into the next phase, this is all gonna get backed up. Oh, you're not full. You're only half full. I feel like I should have put a group of fire in there to clear out the dregs. Because tossing the spikies in there is doing a great job of killing the ones that get to the wall. But the ones that are in the back, they're trying to fight them one at a time, whereas the fire and ice sparks would be doing area damage. They're not even fighting, they're just going to pick up the trash. Well, that's gonna get you killed. Almost there. Done? Battle's complete. Clean the ancient converter. Alright, I need you guys to stop fighting now. Clean all that up. I think we're good. I think phase complete. Hi, dude. Activate the etheric converter. Alright, I will do that momentarily. I want to run down and see how our greenhouse is doing. I did not make sure that this process was actually going. Hey, dude. Oh, you're in my face. Okay. Okay, it's getting some cleansing fragments. I do feel like it should have more than that. It'll get more as everything's running. Oh. Is this going to be a problem? If that's filled up, then it's not going to be feeding ether seeds. I could get rid of the trash chute for now. No. Move. Move the trash chute. Okay. Now the machine seems to be running properly. This thing's constantly full of ether crystals. Maybe I just throw some away. Just throw some away. They'll get more. We needed the ether crystals to start the cleaning process. 1 per corrupted ether. But this bin is full. And they're almost done cleaning up. Ow, dude, your claws are very sharp. Yeah, everything's running, so I think we're good. I think I can just let that go for now. And it did in fact pause after the phase. What happens in here? Does it just spit out all the scrubby sparks? It's spit them all out. I'm gonna pull these guys, because if I activate that converter, and then it starts phase 2 and it wants to do scrubby sparks again, it would just go. With the converter cleaned, you touch it again to see if it'll work. Cleansing pulse routine initiated. Etheric cleansing failed. Insufficient energy in converter. Alright, you want energy. You want cleansing fragments. Oh, that's not ideal. Each one gives 2%. So you're telling me that I need 50 total? I just toss those on the ground? And it looks like this phase will be more difficult. Wow, yeah, I didn't need nearly this many scrubby sparks. I overdid it big time. Just gonna stick you guys back in there for now. Alright, cleansing fragments, which you are carrying down here. You've got a batch. I want to grab them from the end of the line. Right now we have a system that recirculates the cleansing fragments so that it can clean up any of the gray ether first. So they all bring their cleansing fragments back up here to be recycled. And then once they're done being used, and it doesn't have anywhere to drop them off, it puts them up here, and then this guy grabs them to bring them down. I could just pull some off the line, and in theory they'll just make more. This is not a fast process. So there's a 1 in 4 chance that the corrupted ether just turns into a cleansing fragment. In which case it would move them on much faster. But 3 out of 4 times it turns into a gray ether, and that's where these alchemy labs come in. They take 4 grays and essentially turn them into 2 cleansing fragments. But it's slow. And if I pull them out of the circulation, it would slow the process down even more. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this guy for when he brings, what, 4 at a time down here? Oh, that was a batch of 22. Alright, every so often he grabs a big batch because nobody needs it. They are almost done. Alright, here comes another little batch. So we really only needed 50 the last time, so we should only need 50 this time. The fights will be tougher. I'm gonna get the 50, and then I'm gonna go see how our unit production is doing. I'm gonna see if they've refilled our losses yet. I doubt it. It's been a very short amount of time. This was such an awkward setup. It's working, though. Hi, Bella. Oh, here he comes. Alright, I think this is our last batch. Hey, Bella. 52. Hi, Bella. Are you gonna come up here? So to just put 13 in each? I'll take a hydrate. Hi, Bella. Do you need a place to lay down? Are you tired? You don't look tired. You look very pouncy. You look like a cat that didn't get enough attention today. Which she didn't. It's totally fair. Like I said, I came home, went for a bike ride, and then a walk. So she didn't get her playtime in. Alright, Bella, I'm setting up a blanket for you. Sophia says hi. Okay. Now my brain says this'll work, because each one of these is going to supply 2%. We are still short. Are you sniffing the microphone? People are going to be able to hear that. Don't rub your teeth on the microphone. Silly kitty. Alright. If you want to settle down, I'll... Yeah, she's not ready yet. Alright. Machines are good. This is done. There's nothing left to cycle. I'm gonna do a quick seed check and see how many seeds we got. Now that we're out of cleansing fragments. $25. They'll get 30. Yeah, that's still 30. Okay. Are we ready for phase 2? I think we're ready for phase 2. I thought phase 1 was going to take 4 times longer than that. I thought each section was going to need to get 100%, but I was wrong. I'm glad to be wrong. Alright. I didn't clean this up. I should have cleaned this up. There's no time. There you go, Bella. Yeah. Come here and lay down. Alright, that times 13. We either have just enough fragments in there or I've doomed myself. We'll find out which momentarily. We'll have about 10 minutes to fight. Alright, here they come. Ooh. 3 medium-sized. And what are you guys doing? A little aggressive there, aren't you? I'm pretty sure we just did a first strike maneuver. I can't call them back. There's quite a few of them out there. I don't know how much my little guys actually help. Well, they're not going to help at all right now. Let the towers do their job. You go help with remnants. Oh, we're getting some pretty non-stop remnants here. Cannons? My little fighters are doing pretty good. I can't see them behind the phase progress, but... Oh, that's a big one. Run away. Oh, cannons, you went a little early. Oh, I'm losing some dudes. Alright, wait here. Let the cannons do their job. We're in a tough phase again. Cannons on the right side are jumping the gun. Wonder if that's a design flaw. Go, little guys. Probably wouldn't have hurt for me to take the little spiky guys and throw them in there just like the cannons are doing. Yeah, the cannons just demolish these things. Alright, I think we're getting into an easier phase coming up. I kind of want to check and see how my machine is doing. There's this fear that I've miscalculated. And then it'll just stop at some point. No, it looks like we're good. We should have just enough in there. Oh, no, run away. You're the only ones in there. So this round was cleansing fragments. So next round is going to be seeds? Oh, I'm almost out of little guys. So, We're doing defense now. This started as a very cozy automation game, and it does feel kind of like it went the opposite direction here. Go save. Like, I want to tell people that if you came into this for a nice cozy automation game, to stop when you get to the final zone. I, as a player, kind of like the idea that there's an ending. But it's going to be a very personal preference. Alright. We're in the difficult phase. Ooh, a golem. Ooh, I'm in danger. We can just make it out of this phase up to this next junction. When it goes back down to one skull, I think we'll be okay. And we're almost there. That golem is not going down easy. There we go, got him. Oh no, my little sword guys. I'll grab my own batches of spikies for the next round. Almost there. That isn't nearly as full as last time. How are the machines looking? They're on the last one. 30 more seconds? Sure thing, Ralph. I'm glad you got that reference. Oh, I might be holding a bunch of these. My little sword guys might have brought a bunch of these back. I am, I've got 50. Powering the converter complete. Alright, little guys, finish him off and run away. Activate the etheric converter. We lost about 100 spikies that time. That was pretty bad. There should be... No? No leftovers? No leftovers. Alright, here we go. With the converter powered, you touch it again to see what it needs. Cleansing pulse routine initiated. Insert cleansing seeds to start routine. Yep. Exact same scenario. and 13 and 13. Oh, there's my one extra. Oh, I missed. Just got there too late. I've already got 45. They're working on 50 right now. Here, how about I just feed these into the machine? Be a little bit faster. I mean, that should be enough. I think we have a good amount already. We've got 50. We've got 55. Hopefully this is the last process. Alright, let's do a couple of things before we start. I'm gonna clean up some of this wall area. Specifically the wall spaces is what I wanted to clean. The ground is just going to get dirty again. And then I want to grab 3 stacks of these so that I have some fighting units. Should be able to do 15 in each spot. I imagine another batch is done by now. I'm gonna double check and make sure that's still set 2%. I feel really dumb if it says 1% and I just didn't notice because I didn't look closely enough. Oh my god. It says 1%. I need more. This phase is going to be twice as long as the others. Alright. I need to let this run for a moment so I can get more. Let that get completely cleared out. Give this a minute just to cleanse itself a bit. Yep, I was gonna feel really dumb. Would have been scrambling halfway through, trying to figure out what went wrong. So I've got 60 in there right now. I need 40 more. This is gonna take a couple of minutes. $20 gets me 5. I'm not gonna have 160 lying around. I could go steal stacks to make it go faster, but that doesn't seem worthwhile. I think I'm just gonna let it run for a minute. Wait till we get them all. There's no reason to start the machine early. Oh, sorry, kitten. Put my leg to sleep. You two not get enough attention today. No, nobody was home with you. Well, here's some pets while we wait. There's not really anything I can do to speed this up without... There's 8 more. Stealing them from the machines. My intent is to keep them as full as possible, because now I'm not sure that there isn't going to be a 4th phase. Three more there. I only thought there were 3 phases because of the question marks. Defend the converter as it completes a cycle. No, I wanted to see how many was dropping off. We got 40 sitting in there. You didn't get enough to even run. That means you went twice without a refill? Wait, he had some that time. If I don't do 2 roads, he will only drop off to 1. And then he skips the other. That's what happened. Okay, at least he dropped off to the correct one first. Now they're all going. Unfortunately, it looks like we're getting a lot of gray ether. That box is done. Everything's been dropped off. Now this one's not running. Will I have to send my units in to fight a little bit more? Because that's only 15 and I need 40. I could just pull a bunch of these out of the current machines. I'd prefer that they stay full. But it's not a necessity. You are not spreading those very evenly. That one's not running again. I'm out of grays. These are done. Alright, well, let's do some quick math. I need 40 more seeds. 25. 100 cleansing fragments. -6. I need 94 cleansing fragments. I think we can pull 94 cleansing fragments. Maybe. Oh, they're not running because they're out of gray ether. Here, put those back into the cycle. And then we get to see if my math is right. Hooray! Do I run out of ether seeds? I might be taking for granted that that machine has just always been running. More ether seeds. And this one isn't running. This should be enough. This machine isn't on because it's trying to make more of the fighter units. So it's putting all of its resources into that right now. Which means I can't really speed this up. Was I off by a lot? Were there 8 cleansing fragments I didn't account for somewhere? I guess I could have missed some somewhere in the chain. I'm gonna blame that rather than me doing bad math. Bad math. You must be thinking of somebody else. Alright, there's my 40. Alright, 25. 50. 75. 100. Our machines are all full. We've got 200 spikies there. An extra 86. I'm holding 30. I didn't need carry sparks because this is just one load. Alright, here we go. 1 minute per, 25. We got about 20-ish minutes. Alright, Sophia, have a good lunch. Or have a good working during somebody's lunch. I think I saved my 30. This isn't even gonna kick until 15-ish%. So we've still got a couple of minutes. 10-ish%? I can't tell. But it's gonna be a fight. Tiny dude is asleep. Bella is breathing extremely fast. Oh, she's asleep too. Never mind. Both of these cats are passed out. They're both twitching. Maybe I don't hold mine. Maybe I just constantly be throwing them in there and then calling them back. Alright. Here they come. Because if I'm throwing them in there, they're doing launch damage. Which is not insignificant. Oh, there's nobody in there but my guys. Come back. Make them come to the tower. One or two guys stuck up there, I think we just live with. We can live with a couple of deaths. I'm not seeing the damage bars. Alright, nobody's getting attacked. We have a moment of respite. We're not even up to the 3 skull challenge yet. Half the speed feels a lot longer. No, I lost one of my guys. Go clear that out. Everybody out? One guy didn't make it. A couple of guys didn't make it. Oh no, there's another one stuck back there. Keep flinging them out there. The spiky guys do a lot of damage just by landing near an enemy. Everybody out? Gosh, we're not even to the 3 skull yet. Oh, golem. Not everyone's coming back. Hopefully we can get the golem to approach. Nope. Golem was smart. He's staying him back. I've lost 12 from my little group. There's another golem. Oh wow, the golems are spawning fast. That's not good. Right, Cannon, you need to relax a little. Is it just non-stop golem spawn? Alright, get in there. Ooh, he killed one of my guys from afar. Oh, jeez. Autosave. Oh, alright. That cannon decided to go on a suicide mission. Are we almost out of the 3 skull phase? They are slowly pushing. Yeah, they very slowly pushed the golem into cannon range. I think we're okay. I think we have enough units for this to work. Ugh, another golem. Come on, cleansing cycle. Get us out of there. Alright, we've got one more golem to deal with. And then we're back down to single skull difficulty. Alright, everybody out. A lot of spares. If that golem isn't going to attack, I'm going to take a small breather. That must be him attacking. Got this. I'll wait to help clean up the remainder. I think the faster we kill them, the faster they spawn. So it might have been a better idea to build this a little further away. To keep that from happening. This thing wasn't attacking yet. I mean, obviously it's easier to do optimization after the fact. But they do seem to respawn about the speed we kill them. They're not stacking up a whole bunch at once. We've got plenty. Plenty of guys. Short of this next 3-star phase being something truly heinous. Well, guys, get over that wall. Alright, well, we're about to get into another difficult phase. Leave them alone for a moment. Let the cannons do a little work. Oh no, it's gonna be 2 3-star phases in a row. I thought we were gonna get another respite at the end. I was wrong. No breaks. It's just gonna be constant golems for the next 5 minutes. What if I just kind of leave them alone? Right cannons end up shooting into the fray constantly. Nope, nope, they're all going for the golem. I'm sorry, is that 2 golems? Get out of there, little guys. Alright, cannons, that's you. We're definitely suffering some losses. $175. But we're also almost there. Aww. Hug your own face, kitten. I'm gonna let the cannons do their thing. I don't think they need that much help from me anymore. Well, when they all go, it's not so bad. Me throwing units in there is saving a lot of lives. Two golems again. Got a couple that are stuck in there. We're almost out of the 3-skull phase into the next 3-skull phase. I'm afraid to see what comes after 2 golems. We're at a 5 difficulty ranking. Did it go up? No, it's still at 5. Alright, right cannon, if you're just gonna shoot by yourself, I'm not gonna help you. We can't have you going all Maverick on us. Autosave. Yeah, there you go, team. Get all the cannons in there shooting. I know this is a dumb thing to say, but this doesn't feel like a very Three Skull phase. Famous last words and jinxing myself aside. Is this it? Is the last one gonna clean? No. One more minute. The machine shakes violently, and for a moment, the tree blooms. An invisible wave of cleansing magic sweeps through you, through the room, spreading outwards, through everything. The corrupted ether dissipates into thin air, into nothingness. A message flashes on the machine. Cleansing pulse routine completed. Levels of corrupted ether? Safe. Danger to life? Extremely low. Etheric rifts? Open. Recommendation: periodically initiate cleansing pulse routine to keep corrupted ether levels low. With the ruins cleansed, the invisible but looming threat is subdued. With the help of the villagers, you brought prosperity to the village, uncovered the secrets of the sparks, and found a way to cleanse corrupted ether. I can read. However, the danger is not gone. The rift-touched ruins are still open. However, with the ancient converter working, you have a new tool to ensure that your village is safe. And besides, there's that one part of the base you wanted to clean up and optimize. You leave my optimization alone. Short stream tonight? Hey Bella. I see that you're awake now. Dude's upside down. I don't know if you can even still see her. I like this game. Hey, Star Pete! Just in time for the credits to roll. Production babies. Office dogs. See, even they think they're cats and dogs. How you doing, Star Pete? Hope your day is going well. So I really like this game. I am absolutely certain that a lot of people are going to be taken aback by the fact that the end of the game is a battle scenario. So yeah, if you're coming to this for the nice cozy optimization, I would say you just stop at the last zone. I'm doing all right. I've got a bit of a headache. I spent too much time in the sun today. So I'm not going to feel too bad about this possibly being the end of the stream. We did it. Activate the etheric converter. Let's activate the converter one last time. With the converter powered, you touch it again to see what it needs. Cleansing pulse routine initiated. Insert cleansing seeds to start routine. So is it just gonna let me do it multiple times? Repeat the cleansing pulse. Is it just slightly more difficult waves each time? Well, we filled that thing up. I definitely don't have enough Crashy Sparks to win that fight again. Yeah, it looks like it's just a slightly more difficult fight. I'm gonna do one quick check on a thing. Reach the final strength of enemy waves. Complete the game. I'm checking to see if there's achievements that I haven't gotten, and it looks like there are many that I haven't gotten that are just creation. Clean sparks. Craft copper ingots. Plates, ether residue, puffy sparks. I'm not generally an achievement hoarder unless I'm just missing one or two. But I'm missing a lot. And it's a lot of things that I'm not incentivized to work on. So I think that's gonna be it. Again, I like this game. I like that it has an ending. A lot of times your open world automation games just kind of keep going. This one has an ending. I don't know how much I like that it was a battle to get there. But I don't know how else I would have done it, so... Oh, this is getting overrun again. Alright. Well, Star Pete, you got here right at the very end. So at least you caught me in time to keep the stream streak alive. Let's go. And see who we've got. We've got some people playing games. We've got some of our usual raid targets. Mellow Mike is on. Mike's a good streamer. I like to watch him. He's playing Repo. Repo was an interesting game. I appreciate it, Starbeat. Repo is one of those funny games that would probably be great with friends. So let's go see if I can get raids to work. There it goes. All right. Get that running. All right. Well, I'm off tomorrow, my usual day off, and then I'll be back and we'll be playing something else. What will it be? I have no idea. I don't have anything particular in mind, but I have several options ready. Maybe I'll go into a few one-offs. Maybe we'll go straight into another big RPG. Plenty of options. I'm also even tempted to do 2-Point Hospital, thanks to Starpede, who kept talking about 2-Point Museum. Oh, sleepy kitty cons. All right, everybody. I'm out of here. I'll see you in a couple of days. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.